Previously on Survivor Boston, 17 college students began the most competitive season of Survivor Boston yet.
I'm gonna make sure who I want to go home goes home, who I want to stay stays.
A new twist sent Marlon to exile without a tribe.
I was not picked. I was pretty shook when I was leaving the room. I was like, dang, I guess maybe this is just like a bad omen.
For everyone else, the game started immediately, with everybody scrambling to form alliances.
Really, I just feel like...
Is this an alliance?
That's what I was wondering.
Okay.
On Katai, the tribe quickly broke out into duos.
On our tribe, everyone seems to have it too. Jess and Anthony, Austin, Jackie, and then Hallie and Brady, they all know each other.
While on Fotia, everyone had issues trusting Finn.
Finn was the most intimidating person. He always kind of looks like stoic or like plotting, and I would rather him be on my side than not on my side.
At the immunity challenge, Katai narrowly pulled out the first win of the season, sending Fotia to tribal council. While Madison thought she had control of the tribe, Maddie had other plans.
Oh, Madison is my #1 target.
Leaving Carly and Max blindsided by the first vote of the season.
First person voted out of Survivor Boston, Palamedes, Madison.
16 are left. Who will be voted out tonight?
Oh shit, like they double-crossed us. They meaning Maddie and Swetha. Gotta use names. We literally considered going to Anna and telling her that people were gonna try to vote her off and getting her to like vote with us and try to vote off one of like them, like Maddie or Swetha or somebody who obviously was pulling the strings. And we were all like, no, like we don't want to ruin the tribe dynamic like so early on. But clearly, that wasn't much of a concern because they did exactly that. Coming into Survivor, I definitely thought I would be like the first one out the door. Like people don't tend to like me on first impressions. I think I give off like a really standoffish, like bitchy vibe to a lot of people. Resting bitch face. It's a curse.
Oh my gosh, I wanted to cry. I was so happy. I went into first week kind of knowing what was gonna happen because I had talked to a lot of people and we kind of decided how to vote, and I knew that my name was gonna be up on there. So it wasn't a surprise, so it wasn't like it caught me off guard, which was nice because I think if I didn't know, I would have been like, as you do. It's definitely intense. It's definitely unlike anything I've ever done before. But maybe that'll help me. Maybe I'll discover something new about myself and pull through.
So we just got out of tribal, and I feel really bad. Even sitting during tribal council when they are asking us questions and hearing Madison answer, I know that she wanted to be here, and I really thought that, I don't know, when I came up with the plan to get her out, I was like, it is what it is. But then after watching her walk out, I just feel so bad, but I don't regret anything that happened. I think it needed to happen, and I think it helped my game in the end still.
At the last tribal council, basically, our tribe stayed true from my perspective. Me, Finn, Maddie, Swetha, and Anna all voted for Madison. There was 2 votes cast for Anna, and then 1 random vote for Carly, and we were all like, who voted for Carly? Literally, that doesn't make sense.
There's lots to unpack.
Literally, so Madison did go home, and...
Yeah. But that was what we wanted, right?
Who
voted Carly?
It had to have been Max.
It's either Max.
Was literally like...
Well, the last one
because there were 2 votes for Anna, so that was either... Okay, so the votes for Anna... Wait, I think the vote for Carly... Madison and Max, because Max said he was very on board with voting for Anna, so the Carly vote was Madison.
Okay, so why I wrote down Carly's name was because I thought we were all gonna write down Anna. And so I kind of just wanted to keep Carly on her toes and keep my alliance on their toes so that they were reaching out to me more. Didn't work out because they ended up all voting out Madison. It was a total surprise. I am honestly so confused by it.
So let's talk about what happened last night.
Yeah. Wow.
Did you think that was how it was gonna go? Where are you feeling right now?
I'm really shocked. I thought the plan was vote out Anna.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and then all of a sudden, like, Madison.
Yeah, and so in the spirit of full disclosure, I did end up voting for Madison, and I'm about to tell you why, because you were telling me that like Madison was like kind of wanted to vote me off.
Yeah.
And Swetha and Maddie had told Anna that Madison was also trying to like gun for everybody else on the tribe.
Yeah.
Like she definitely has like an ulterior motive.
Yeah, like I knew she was dangerous, but she like brought me into her like
right.
So I was like, all right,
yeah,
I'll just let it go.
Like for me personally, like I knew like I kind of aligned myself like with you, and I knew I was kind of in that alliance sort of with like Carly and Madison, but at the end of the day, like I did not feel like I could trust the two of them, and I was like, there's no way like anyone's like going for Max right now, or like really the only other target was Madison.
One thing I had to do was kind of talk to Max, because I didn't tell him that I was gonna vote for Madison, because like I didn't really see the point in it. And so I kind of had to like backtrack a little and sort of like explain to him why I voted that way, which was ended up not really being a huge deal. I just kind of told him that it was like I was scared she was gonna vote for me. That's what I was like, I'm scared she's gonna vote for me.
My only problem now with Anna is the fact that this all happened where we all kind of switched this around. It kind of seems like that's maybe if it wasn't Anna's idea, she's definitely a big part of it. So it definitely seems to me like the alliance is like Maddie, Swetha,
and Anna.
Finn, I don't know if he's on their team, and me and him have talked like about being allies. I don't think he was connected. I think it was more of a separate thing when he voted for Madison. So I think if there is any sort of alliance, it's definitely Swetha, Maddie, Anna, and then probably Zach. Madison was kind of making a lot of moves. She was definitely a dangerous player. So like, while I liked her as my ally when she was in, now that she's gone, I kind of feel like it's better because I feel like we as a team can all be more of an alliance.
That's all. I just wanted to really just kind of like, I don't want to leave you in the dark about like,
I was like, really confused. I was like, what just happened
I just
here?
was like, I'm voting her just because like I couldn't risk like someone who's kind of gunning for me real early on. Like
that's fair.
Okay, so I just finished talking with Max. I don't know why it took me so long to say his name. It's because I'm literally bad with names. But I just finished talking with Max. He doesn't suspect that I like am a part of the alliance, which like with Zach and Maddie and Swetha, which I think is kind of interesting. Max, I'm sorry. I feel bad but I am just playing the game, truly.
Hello, it's Big H here with Brady.
Hey, we've officially made it into the top 16.
Thank God.
Poor Madison.
Poor Madison. I actually thought she was really nice.
Yeah, I was like, between her and Finn, I did not think it was her that was gonna go home.
Yeah. Honestly, same.
But that's how it is.
At least it wasn't us.
Yeah.
Second week, I heard Madison goes home. It's real sad, but you know, I'm not that mad about it. Kind of wish it was Finn, but he'll be going home eventually. I'll see to it if they don't see to it first.
But like, I mean, like, I just like also like want to know like how y'all are feeling like game-wise and stuff.
I feel like I really don't know anyone on our team that well, which kind of stinks. And like no one's really has hit me up either, which I know I should be doing too, but I think you're the first person to text me.
Oh.
And then Andrew texted me too, but that's it.
Anthony.
Oh my god, yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, I like Anthony. He's cool.
Yeah, he seems like a good dude.
Brady wasn't thinking of working with me before, but he was kind of skeptical about it. So when I talked to Brady, I kind of made myself seem like I didn't know what was going on. I haven't talked to anyone, and I really need like an ally in this game to see if he would try to like reel me in with him.
I'm like, okay, I'll tell you this. Okay, getting some details. So like what I'm feeling right now is like, personally speaking, like I have no problems with anyone on the tribe. Like I want to be like friends with you outside the game and stuff and all that. Like I've said, from a gameplay perspective, I'm like not feeling so hot about Austin and Jackie.
Oh my god, I thought you were about to be like, I'm not feeling so hot about you.
Why would I say that?
I was like,
whoa. No, that would be so rude, and I would only be that rude if I was in a tribal and my ass was on the line.
No, I was so scared. Okay, sorry, continue.
No, don't worry, Hector, you're cool. I wouldn't be talking to you in the middle of the comments if like I didn't think that.
All right, so have you talked to anyone yet?
I want to talk to Brady. He's the only person who contacted me.
Okay, so I was waiting to like tell people this to test the waters, but I had an ear in Fotia.
Okay.
And it was Madison. But Madison just got eliminated.
Oh my god.
And it's all because she played the game correctly, and they were scared of her.
I was pissed when Madison got eliminated. When she told me that she had gotten eliminated, I didn't believe it at first, because it felt like she knew what she was doing. She was playing the game well, and I feel like that is what got her in trouble, is because she played the game too well, a little too early.
The only thing we're worried about is, this is just something I've observed. Like, I'm not trying to like be shady, but like after our challenge, you notice Austin and Jackie walking ahead of us.
In front of us, yeah.
And they're RAs in the same building.
Both seniors.
Both seniors. And Swetha and Fotia is also a senior.
Yeah.
Austin and Swetha walked in together.
Yes, I noticed that too.
My theory, the three of them have an alliance.
Oh my god.
That's my theory. I could be completely wrong, but
they are friends outside. I've seen them together before. Like Swetha and him.
Yeah. And honestly, you're probably the person I trust more in our tribe. Like, it would be you, Jess, than like everyone else. But, like, Austin and Jackie are kind of like our outcasts in some way.
Anthony, on the other hand, told me from the get-go that I'm the person he trusts the most, which I didn't believe because I know he knows Jess and other people in the game from before. So he's someone that I'm working with now, but I always keep that in the back of my head.
Also, I think we need like an alliance name for the two of us.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Okay, hey guys!
Hey, welcome back to our channel.
We're the only real alliance in this game.
Oh my god, these people are so fake.
So, are we like in the majority group chat?
There's a group chat?
You didn't get in it? You're in it. You're in it.
Am I in it?
Yeah, there are 2 group chats. You didn't realize that?
I didn't get a group chat thing. Are you sure? On Slack or on real chat?
On real chat.
Was I there when you checked?
No. No, you know how we have that one Katai group chat?
Yeah.
Someone started another one and said, hey, this is the majority, and we're both in it.
Are you okay?
Do you want me to double check that you're in it?
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Here, I'll use my bag.
Okay.
Yeah, because this was when I had like a bunch of classes, and then my phone kept blowing up, and I was like,
see this.
Yeah. So there's Katai tribe, right? This has all of us in it. We're all talking about like meeting at the max. But then there's this one. Oh my god, you're not in it. Oh my god, I didn't realize. So I got added. I have not really I think I just responded once to say, hey, got it. But it was Brady saying, hey everybody, I'm making this group chat to formally establish us working together as a majority alliance on Katai. Please respond to let me know. And I didn't because I was busy. because I was like, I forgot what I was doing. I think it was at like a Berkeley Beacon meeting. And Jess is like, hey. Anthony said hey. Oh my god, you met with Anthony.
I met with Anthony and Brady yesterday.
But look who's in it. Brady, Hallie, Jess, and Anthony.
The group came together as a group of 5 to get the majority votes. I was talking to Anissa and trying to get my name in there because I knew that they were working together.
But that leaves out
me, Jackie, Austin.
and technically me, because I liked them.
Exactly. So
I don't know what's going on, but this is a 5 right here, and technically you're in the 3 with Jackie and Austin. But I have not talked to Hallie, Jess, or Anthony.
If you would want, you could be the
swing vote?
Yeah, well, now it would be 4 and 4.
4 and 4. Someone, oh my god.
But then
what's up with Anthony?
Okay, he literally, one of the first things he told me was like, I trust you the most in this game. And I was like, I know he was lying. I was like, I don't even know you. He's literally friends with Jess outside of the game. And then earlier that day,
you didn't even know his name. You kept calling him Andrew.
Exactly. I was like, no, literally before he came, I was like, Anthony, because I don't know his name.
Okay, so here, read it. I thought you were in it.
Wow. Fuck. Are we allowed to curse on this show?
I think they bleep it out.
Fuck them. Fuck them. Okay.
So I said, hey, sorry, I just got this. And I was reading this stuff so fast, I literally thought you were in it. And then he said, no worries, just glad I didn't fuck it up when I made it. Sorry. But like, and then no one ever said anything. I thought you were in this whole time.
We were like walking out of Paramount, and you guys and Finn, I think, like went down to go to like CVS or something. And I was gonna go with you guys, but then I thought it was like a good opportunity to walk with Max and Carly and Marlon and kind of get the deets from them, because I could tell that they were really confused. So I walked with them all the way to Walker, and as soon as I walked with them, they were like, what happened in there? I thought we all agreed to vote off Anna. And I just played dumb, and I was like, yeah, I don't know. Max was like very, very upset, and he was like, it's so unfair what they did, and like, I don't understand what happened. And then he was like, well, whoever initiated this, we have to take them down, like they're getting off the show. And I was like, oh my god.
Max,
so funny.
I don't like, the thing is
so
too,
scared.
Of the two, like, honestly.
You're sitting there like, I was like,
Like, Max, I don't even think should be the next to go if we have. So I think it, like, Carly's more of a threat. Like, Max is literally blithering. He's blithering.
Max and Carly had an alliance with Madison, so it's been kind of tough to try to trust them because they were in alliance with someone who we voted off, and they kind of know that we did. So, I mean, I would love if we could all unite now, but it's hard to know if we can really trust them. And I'm sure they feel the same way about us too.
Like, imagine how much more unsteady we would feel if we sent home Anna and then we still had those suspicions about Madison.
I know. Yeah. So for them, it's like the opposite, because they trusted Madison, but not like Anna and us. But so now for them, it's like, shoot, we lost one person from our side.
Yeah.
Maddie and Zach, like right from day one, we kind of had an alliance going on. I really, really trust them. And we're typically like really on the same page with stuff. After Madison got voted off, I know especially Max was really, really like angry about it and felt that that had divided our whole tribe. And he was like, whoever planned this, like I want to take them down. And that made me really nervous for Maddie's sake. And I really trust Maddie. So I think hearing how like upset and angry he was, it would have felt the safest to kind of go for him. But also, potentially Carly, she's a little more quiet, but that also makes me nervous. Like, I don't really know what she's kind of saying under wraps.
We're all, yeah, this is like 23 minutes. Okay. Thanks, guys.
Week 2, the Temple of Risk Challenge was sent out to all the tribe members, and we were told that if we won the Temple of Risk, well, if we wanted to do the Temple of Risk Challenge, if we won, we would get a clue to where the idol is. But if we lost, we would get a team disadvantage in the next challenge. I decided to participate in the challenge because I'm dying to know where the idol is, and I don't think I'll be able to find it without a clue. So that's why I did it, and I also was pretty sure that I wasn't gonna lose. For this Temple of Risk challenge, you will receive 4 sets of letters. Your job is to arrange all 4 sets of letters into 4 words. You must complete the first set of letters before moving on to the second. The player with the fastest time will receive a clue to the idol. The slowest player will harm their tribe in the next challenge. All right. Survivor.
Good, next one.
So for the Temple of Risk challenge, I had to go to a common room in Colonial, and it was just me in there, and there were 4 stacks of cardboard pieces of cardboard, and between all the stacks, I had to make words out of all of the letters. Shoot, I don't think I'm gonna figure that one out.
It's an Iron Age. I just decided to play because like I didn't really have anything to lose. Like if I was convinced that if we went to tribal again, like they were gonna vote me out, which I'm still like kind of convinced of that. Oh, a lion. I'm so dumb. Oh my god. How do you even spell it?
Alliance, you're good. Next one.
So I felt like I really didn't have anything to lose, especially if like we got the disadvantage. Nobody would know it was me.
Oh, how dumb. Survivor.
Yep, next one.
Now, I'm in my intro to college writing class, bored out of my mind, and I'm just like, I see it, and I'm like, fuck it, I'll do it. You know, what's the worst that could happen?
Yep, you're good.
Blindside, duh. Blindside.
You're good. All right.
Castaways?
Yep.
Yes.
You are done.
Yay!
Castaways, right?
Boom. You did it. Mazel tov.
I probably lost.
All good. All right.
Jeez.
Alliance.
Alliance.
Oh god, that took me forever.
So I showed up 10 a.m. on a Wednesday morning, and I was like exhausted. I hadn't eaten. I was like half asleep, and I was like, ugh, puzzles. I can't do it. And then I did it, and I won. And I got the clue to the hidden immunity idol, which was fantabulous.
Looking back, I think I made the right choice doing. I lost. I totally lost. I took 22 minutes to do it. I sucked. I can't organize words for anything.
I got the clue to the hidden immunity idol. But it almost ended up being an issue because my big mouth, my dumb mouth, told Jackie, of all people, that, oh yeah, I did it. Like, it just slipped out one time we were having a conversation.
So
what happened is I didn't do it because I was like, no way. Like, that would suck if someone found out that I was the one who did it and then we got a disadvantage, because everyone would be like, okay, who did it? You know, like, but then what was interesting is that Brady immediately was like, I did it. Like, I did the challenge. And he was like, I don't think I won and I don't think I lost. But maybe he did win. I don't know. He might have won it. That would be very sneaky of him. Actually, now that I'm thinking about that. Okay, anyway, that could be something to worry about later. And
obviously I'm gonna go look for it because, like, I don't want anyone else having that power except me. I'm like feeling like I'm gonna get mugged or something, but really, like, nothing happens because I think that's just a lie to scare rich white college students from actually exploring the city. Because I know it's in one of the trees that circles around the monument, and I got really lucky because the first tree I looked, I found it in one of the roots. And so I take it out, I read it, and it's like, okay, Brady, this is half of a hidden immunity idol because we just want to make your life harder in this game. And I'm like, fine, okay, it's 1 a.m. on a Wednesday night, I'm freezing my ass off, but sure, I'll do some 5-dimensional chess to get this other half. And to get the other half, I have to vote in the minority at the first tribal council that I attend. So I decide I'm gonna need a partner, a serious partner, a partner that I can work with for the entire game. Jess and Anthony are already too tight, and I want to get Jess out some point during the merge. Anissa is cool, but she's like not really readable, and Hallie is like kind of standoffish about the strategic aspects of the game, so that leaves Big H.
So what happened with the group chat?
So first of all, Brady texted, well, everyone planned the 5 of us were gonna meet after tonight.
Yeah, like you told me. She told me reliable.
Of course I did. So the only reason you came up initially was because we were like, where are we gonna meet? And then Jess was like, Colonial, come to like the 8th floor. But then I think Anthony said you lived on the 7th floor because obviously he knows. Yeah. So then the plan was like to wait until it's not like a plan, but Jess was like, okay, like you and you like go here, and then I'll tell you when Big H gets to his floor, and then you guys can come up.
What was she gonna wait?
I literally have no idea. But like the plan was like so you wouldn't see us going to the 8th floor. But then Brady chimed in and said, what do you guys think about inviting Big H so we have like a better majority? And I did not respond. I was the last person to say, yeah, I'm cool with it. But
smart.
Everyone else was like, yeah, let's invite him. But the thing, like with Brady saying that, it just makes no sense because like what's like from Brady was like, so we have like a bigger majority, but like a vote's a vote. So like in theory, like the 5 of us still would have like outpowered.
Exactly.
So like having you doesn't help him, it helps me.
Yeah,
but
true.
like it doesn't help Brady or the 5. So I was kind of confused about why all the 5 was like, yeah, Big H, because
they don't think.
We
already learned this.
I'm totally fine with it.
We're in the majority now.
Yeah.
Like,
We eventually sort of formed this alliance of 6 on the tribe, which we call like the 6. And essentially we're very big on Katai strong because we want to keep for the entirety of the game, even past the merge. We want to have Katai, original Katai, be in control.
It's me and Anthony, and then it was Brady, Big H, Anissa, and Hallie. So it was the 6 of us, and then so it's our whole tribe just minus Austin and Jackie. And if people are like, Austin's gotta go, then like Austin's gotta go, But if it comes down to it, maybe Jackie's the right move. It'll be a case-by-case basis. Yeah. We'll see when we get there, see how it goes. Obviously, there are other people on our team, like it's not just them, but I would rather it be one of them because I feel so solid in the other people being able to follow how we're voting.
Yeah.
Just because they're looking for people to follow,
They are. Because we have the majority of freshmen on our team.
And so, not gonna lie, freshmen are pretty susceptible. I hate to say it, and that sounds bad, but freshmen are susceptible.
It's their first semester, this is their first college experience.
They're excited to be here, and they just want to stay in the game.
They do.
So any strong alliance that will help them stay in the game, they're like, yes, 100%, I will do what you say. And I'm like, okay, this is good. As long as I can keep you in the game and you keep voting the way I want you to vote, we can make this team work until merge.
Are you guys ready to get to your next immunity challenge? Yeah.
back up for grabs. For today's challenge, you guys are going to be playing the classic game of capture the flag. There's going to be all 8 of you on each side of the field. Your job is to cross to the other side, grab the orange flag all the way at the other end, and then bring it back to your side.
Players will tuck their buffs into their pants. If a player from the opposing tribe pulls it out, they must return back to their side. Best 2 out of 3 wins immunity, safe from the vote. Losers, tribal council with me on Sunday. At this week's Temple of Risk, the loser got a disadvantage from their tribe. This week, the loser was from Fotia. Fotia's disadvantage is that for the first round, they have to sit out 1 person.
Fire your eyes!
God, I'm so sorry.
He's canceled. Brady is canceled. Let's get it trending.
Okay, Maddie, are you
Hashtag.
I can see a defense. I think we should all run
Maddie,
I think we should. No, we need to have like 3 people. I think they're gonna see if like
working. You can swap.
Maybe we should do like a football. Wait, whoever's going on like offense, maybe we should have like blockers. What do you mean? Like you know how in football people block? Like if people
Yes,
block?
like that's what midfield should be doing.
They like stay on
Yeah, one guy back.
Yeah. You're also so good. Yeah, like you're like our secret go.
No, you're on their side.
tribal council. I got it there. I'll see you on this one. These guys are good. So we'll reach out. You guys are done.
Alright, everyone go.
This was sort of the first challenge that really counted in terms of players. Like whoever lost this would be an actual member down. We got Marlon right after losing, so we were still even keeled in terms of team numbers. I've never felt that much like physical competitiveness, like probably in my life, but like it was thrilling to say the very least.
Yay, top
15! I would like to point out also that this is the first time a tribe is numbers up. Because we got Marlon immediately after.
It feels great not having to go to tribal. I think that my tribe sees me as a really good contender to help them win challenges. I think I really pulled through in our last challenge.
Yeah, we wanted to do this. I'm telling you, it's the greatest comeback of Survivor history. Not even just Survivor Boston.
When I was first coming into Fotia, I was like, I am at a disadvantage because I don't know. All these people are like kind of grouping together and I don't really have anyone to have my back.
The whole tribe agreed that we were gonna vote off Anna, and then we get in there and they start pulling names, and Madison's name keeps coming up.
We were thinking of like doing that same thing, and we decided not to because we realized that it would be a bad idea for the team dynamic.
And we should have done it.
We should have done it. We were thinking, oh, we don't want to ruin our team dynamic so we can win the challenges. But they're like, you know what? No, we're just gonna
shot it to hell. So
yeah. Oh god. And now we're in trouble.
At the moment, I'm kind of working with Carly and Max. I want to try to protect Carly and Max because I think they're really strong players, and I think they'll have my back. I think I can still make friends with the other side of Fotia to try to maybe protect Carly and Max.
Finn definitely is a strong member of the other alliance.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we think that he double-crossed us.
Because I mentioned some things about Madison being the one that formed the alliance, and Madison's the one that's out. That's a little suspicious.
Because I came in fresh, they might not know that I'm with you guys.
Yeah.
So I can kind of be like an inside man, maybe.
That's true. You can talk to them.
I could talk to Finn
and
or
bring
whatever.
us info.
Yeah, I could just tell them that I'm not part of anything. I could just play dumb.
You should reach out.
I'll reach out. I'll reach out like, hey, I don't know anything. I need.
Can you give me give me the lowdown on what's going on?
Yeah.
Don't reach out to Finn.
Do you think Anna was in on it?
I don't know if Anna was in on it because I'm wondering where that Carly vote came from. Someone voted for her.
I think you know what? Honestly, I think that the Carly vote was maybe Anna because I don't know. Anna feel like wasn't really part of their dynamic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That day of the challenge was the best and worst day of my life. Worst because you guys made me run around a field like fucking maniac. Best because we won and it was the best feeling in the world to win that challenge. Knowing that we weren't gonna have to go to tribal and I wasn't gonna have to not sleep the whole weekend wondering who was conspiring behind my back was the best feeling. 10 out of 10.
What's going on, Carly?
Nothing, I'll be begging. Just kidding.
It was
We're here to
good.
talk shit.
Yeah, exactly. So basically, I just finished talking to Anna, and when we were talking about her the other night, we were kind of talking about how she'd be really swayed really easily, and
yeah, we were thinking she was kind of naive.
She's not very naive. Her, Maddie, Swetha, Finn, and Zach were going to vote for Madison to go.
Okay.
But one of them voted for you, and she doesn't know who it was.
So the funny thing is, Max voted for me.
Really?
Yeah, he tells me that he thought he would be funny.
He voted for you?
Yeah.
Just throw everything off.
He was under the impression that this is what he says. He was under the impression that everyone was gonna vote for Anna, so he thought that if he voted for me, it'd just be funny. And that it wouldn't really yeah, that's what he said.
That was kind of good, because that kind of just raised suspicions for Anna for who voted for Carly. So that was kind of good, actually, because now
that's why I waited to tell you, because I'm not thinking that you would tell her if I told you not to. I didn't think you would, but I thought it would just be better if you just went in with nothing to see what she gave you.
She trusts them because they protected her,
right.
But she doesn't know. She thinks among them, one of them voted for you. That's what she thinks.
Okay. Marlon's a little bit more naive about people's intentions. I don't know, I feel like he brought us together a little bit because clearly everybody likes him and nobody thinks that Marlon is up to anything, which he does act like he's in our alliance and on our side. If anything comes down to it, he'll vote with us. But I'm not really sure if that's true. He feels he looks pretty cozy with everybody else. That's fine. Just like, you know, you have to keep in mind that a little bit of naivety, like, can be dangerous.
The big problem now is that Anna is very much with them, is the thing. She's like cool with them.
Okay.
So what I was thinking was, I think I'm gonna reach out to Maddie.
So if we get Maddie to trust you and tell you things, we'll know what they're up to?
Exactly.
Type of thing?
Yeah.
Are Swetha and Maddie communicating directly with Finn, or are they communicating with Finn through Anna? But I don't know if that's how it went down, or if he's like much more in it than he's acting like. I would be careful of Finn like trying to be a double agent.
Word.
I think probably the best thing for now is just to lay low, for everyone to lay low. I am a little worried because I think if Maddie and Swetha and like Zach have like the power to get everyone's votes together, like if we lose the challenge, I feel like I'm the one they're gonna go after. Like Max isn't really a threat. Marlon doesn't really come off as a threat, and then it's just like me, like I'm the last one who like could be working against them in a way. So I am worried that they could make me a target if we do lose. So they pretty much have everyone.
Yeah.
We better win or else I'm kind of fucked.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the thing.
But if we do lose, it'll probably be up to me to try to like flip the vote on either Swetha or Maddie, or one of them, which would be super hard. And trying to lay the groundwork with that, but I guess we'll see how it goes. It's an uphill battle from here. If like we're at the position where we're gonna vote someone off again, then like cross those roads when we get there. Cool plan. All right.
The other team had a disadvantage, but that disadvantage was not a disadvantage. Like we should have picked who got to set out, because they set out Maddie, who like probably has never run a day in her life, and like sure we won that first round because I came through clutch, but still like rounds 2 and 3 were just embarrassing. Like I'm sorry, but it's fine because I wanted to get Austin out before the swap anyway. I did not want him hooking up with Swetha or any of the other Fotias, so it's a blessing in disguise, you know.
Katai, first loss of the season.
That's okay.
That's okay.
We're okay.
Even though we do have to face the hard truth that one of us is going home this weekend.
It's gonna be Austin. I'm sorry.
We gotta talk about it.
Yeah, we do have to talk.
Yeah, we need to talk.
We need to talk.
Sorry, that's like my sense of humor.
No, it's okay, but we still need to talk about it.
Yeah.
I was walking back with Jess, Hallie, Brady, and Hector. The first thing out of Brady's mouth was, okay, time to vote Austin off. And Jess and I were like, wait, no. We have to talk about this now. He blamed it on his sense of humor, and that's still kind of crappy.
Sometime on Sunday or Saturday when I'm back on campus. Let's get together back in Jess's room.
There was a lot of mixed emotions. Right when Capture the Flag ended, I was mostly concerned about my teammates' health, especially Austin, who was rushed off to urgent care, obviously with his health injury, and with the way he played the game, he was a huge asset to our team. So I think it isn't smart for us to vote Austin off at this point. And so that was something that I wanted to bring to the team and address.
So, this is just like, the thought just popped to my head. You know how like earlier this week, I spied on, I like pretended to be like with Austin and Jackie got info. Do you guys want me to do that again so they don't suspect anything, or like yes?
I'd say talk to them and see how they think they're voting in tribal council.
Brady immediately goes, well, time to vote Austin, and we were all like, whoa, like we've got to talk about this. Like, yeah, we discussed it before, but like things change. And he was like, oh, sorry, it's like just my sense of humor. Brady's not in the mindset that the rest of us are in.
Basically, Max was running with my team's flag back to his side, and I had ran in front of him to try to grab his flag. And instead of trying to dodge me, he just body checked me like straight to my face, which knocked me over. I like rolled over on the ground. My bottom teeth had tore into the inside of my mouth, and my top teeth split the inside of my top lip open. I had to go to urgent care and get 2 stitches. So I have stitches on the top and bottom of my mouth, and my lips are super swollen. It was definitely scary, and I am upset that it happened because, you know, I immediately had to like leave, and I couldn't finish out the challenge for my team. But I also don't think that anyone realizes how intense it was. Like I think people just think that I kind of cut up the inside of my mouth. And so now that my lips are super swollen and like I have 2 stitches in and like I have to do like a treatment every day for it, I think that is something that people don't realize.
I was just adamant. I was adamant about it because like it was really important news. Okay. So I have the idol.
I thought that's what it was.
Yep. So what? Here, I have it in my bag. It's only part of an idol. Here it is. And here's the message that came along with it. So what I have to do to get the other half of the idol is I have to vote in the minority at the first tribal council I attend. So I would have to vote with Austin and Jackie, but I think I can do it.
Yeah.
And I can have our
Because we
alliance.
still have the majority.
Yeah, and I can have our alliance know about it, and it'd be fun.
Yeah.
I guess you're probably wondering why I'm telling you this information.
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
What I'm looking for right now is I'm looking for like one person on the team who I know I can trust and talk game with, and there not be any secrets or anything.
Yeah.
And so after thinking it over, I decided that it should be you. Because you vibe with the alliance really well.
Yeah.
And I think we kind of have pretty complementary skill sets in the game.
Yeah. I'm down for it. I think we work really well together. You're good at puzzles and stuff. You're good at cup flipping and stuff. Probably the more Brady stuff, but you also said you can run right. So
Yeah.
I feel like we're both really good competitors, and if we just stay honest with each other, I think we can make it far. And I know a lot of people in our alliance know each other from before.
Yeah.
I don't know anyone. I came in blindsided, so it's to have you would help me out a lot, but I think I'm also a number for you, because now you can have me and Hallie, because now you can have both of us.
I met with Brady right after the immunity challenge to figure out where his head was at. He told me he still wanted Austin. I was honestly really surprised when Brady showed me the idol. I was like, why? Why does he want to work with me? I was confused. He told me it was because I'm more of a physical competitor. He's more of a mental competitor. So it would be we would complement each other. And I guess he thinks I'm a loyal teammate, I guess, to work with.
We want to vote out Austin and keep Jackie, and then use Jackie later down the line as an extra vote if possible.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm figuring if we go about it this way, make the vote 5-3 as opposed to 6-2, that's the best possibility that Austin definitely goes home, and that Jackie won't completely flip against us. So I met with him, and I told him I had the idol, and he took to it really well. He really appreciated the show of trust I did. We're now #idol bros. That's our little signal for our little alliance, and we're kind of we're each other's closest ally now. Okay, so that's good, because I was worried that you'd be like, what? No, I'm gonna tell everyone.
Oh, no.
I mean, I know you're not like that, but I'm there's always that voice.
Yeah, no, literally same. I feel you. Because you never know what people are actually gonna do. I'm not gonna tell anyone.
Thank you.
All my brother, I got you.
Okay, good, yeah, nobody can know.
Okay. He won the idol. He won half the idol. He found half the idol.
Brady. I knew it.
He says he wants to work with me. He's like, I want you to be my my one go-to. Because he said Hallie, she's not really into going against people and being fake and stuff. So he's like, I'd rather be with you and stuff. And I was like, yeah. I swore my brother. I don't have a brother.
That is so good.
I was
That
like,
is
listen,
so
all
good.
my brother, dude, I got you.
That is so funny.
But now I have to think of a story. If anyone asks about my siblings, I'll have to be like, yeah, I have 4 brothers and 3 sisters.
I'm so confused why he came to you.
I know, trust me.
So confused.
But that's just perfect for our numbers. That's just perfect. He has the idol. That means if let's say they want to get you out, they want to get me out, I can try to convince him, because he said he would use it on me.
No way.
Yeah, he did.
You're definitely going to keep Brady around.
Yeah, that's perfect for our numbers. He literally has half the idol.
Brady apparently told Big H that he had the idol, and he also said that it wouldn't be activated until he casted a stray vote in one of the tribal councils. Brady is very nervous, and so he talks to a bunch of people and has the most meetings with people I've ever heard of.
I got news. So this morning I talked with Austin and Jackie to see where they were at. What are they feeling? Yes, they're always in my building, so I have a good excuse. They threw out y'all's two's names. So what they said with Anthony is that Jackie saw you walking through the commons, so she thought you were idol hunting, which is
You could just go for a walk in the park.
I
You can't do anything anymore.
If you walk in the park, you're a goddamn traitor.
Jackie, I'm coming for you.
And they settled, and they also said we're gonna vote out, and they ultimately settled on Anissa because they were like, she's neutral.
She's true. It's because she's vegan.
Yeah.
Kill all the beans.
No, but really, they just said it was because I was a neutral person.
Like literally, I think it's like because they were like, oh, we don't have a read on Anissa.
That's
like,
so lame.
I was thinking we want to get Austin out, but like we also want to get Jackie's trust, right?
But
in
we
case could
also,
use her.
okay, I don't know if you guys feel this, but I feel horrible for Austin. He had good stitches in his mouth.
I know.
He played a really good game.
It's like he did, and it's
And
like
he's probably in a shit mood, and you know, you don't wanna anger a beast.
I know, and like that's why we
You know what I
have
mean?
to.
Yeah.
But that's like why we have to get rid of him right now. Because if we vote off Jackie, he will be pissed at us.
Okay.
And then
yes, yeah.
I'm gonna pitch to my alliance. What if I voted with Austin and Jackie? Because if the votes are 5-3, Austin still goes home because it's still a majority on their side. But Jackie will perceive it as me working with her the entire time. She'll trust me because we still want to keep Katai strong. We don't want Jackie flipping over.
What I was thinking is that I joined them so it becomes 5-3. Jackie thinks that I'm working with her when I'm not. I'll like make a big show about like reconciling with y'all and like pretending to like join up with y'all when I've been with you guys the entire
Do
time.
you think that's a good idea?
Please let me finish.
I'm sorry.
I was like, oh my god, I'm such a smart guy.
Okay,
This is
keep
like,
going, I'm sorry.
If I like pretended to join y'all, then I feel like Jackie would be inclined to like, okay, maybe I can trust these people, and like she'll kind of get like roped in with us as opposed to going over to Fotia.
If we lose again, we'll just vote her out and, it won't be an issue. But I'm hoping she'll stay. Because if she stays, then that means not only does she trust me more than anyone else, I will get an idol for me and Big H.
I personally don't think Jackie will have any ties with Fotia.
I don't think so either.
She's like from the challenge, like just kind of like just talking to her, like if we all go the Austin vote and we like explain to her why we did what we did, she'll probably be like, okay, I understand.
Like she doesn't have the Swetha type, but I do like very clearly remember her talking about like how she had info on how the vote went down, and like she and Austin both told me like how it ended up being how Finn sort of like got the word out that they should vote off Madison. I feel like if I do like a whole whole bit about like how see Jackie, it's like fine, they're cool. I feel like that might convince her more than if like we're like, you can trust the 6 of us, Jackie. We don't want you gone. I don't know. Like, what do y'all think about that?
I think this is very tricky.
It is very tricky. Like,
yeah.
Brady's really good at strategizing and planning, and that's definitely not my strength. And he's really, really good at, or he's in the know, and I'm not. And it's not that I don't support your plan. Like, I do. The only thing is like the pretending part.
Yeah.
Like that's the part that throws me off.
I think it would be more genuine to just like explain to her why we voted Austin off.
Do you think?
I feel like she'll like be like, okay, yeah, I see that.
But can we trust her to do that? Like, I'm just
like, why not?
Brady's playing a very, very dangerous game right now because he's going to Austin and Jackie and telling them one name. Brady's just playing a very dangerous game of throwing a lot of names around and stirring the pot for everyone. It'd be different if he was doing it like behind the scenes and not being obvious about it, but Brady is being very obvious about stirring this pot.
I'm just like thinking like, how do we like stop her from like aligning with them when it swaps? Because like that's like my biggest concern. That's what's driving all of this.
If you want to vote for me, like I will be mad.
I like absolutely.
I was gonna say like I understand what you're saying, but like as long as Anissa feels comfortable, I guess.
Yeah. You are the 2 that I trust the most.
Literally same.
And I'm good with this.
Yeah,
I am
and anything outside of this terrifies me. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think we vote Austin out this week.
I feel bad.
I don't think that's the move.
That's not the move at all.
And he's a good competitor too.
I know.
We need him for now.
I think us 3 need to have a meeting with Anissa and Jackie, and we need to talk. I think it's got to be the 5 of us, and maybe Austin. I think it's got, like, I hate to be that person
It's
to
just
be
the
like,
Swetha thing.
The Swetha thing's freaking me.
Yeah.
The Swetha thing is freaking me. Brady is a little too...
He's a red card, kind of.
Yeah, so
He's just really into the game.
I know.
I mean, we all kind of are, but like at the same time, for him to just kind of just outright say, okay, time to vote Austin off.
I am fearing that a tribal swap's coming, and that Swetha's gonna try and get Austin back
That's
on the
the only
team.
reason I'm scared.
That's what I fear.
Because what if they do it next week and then they have each other?
Then they're on each other's team. Obviously, I didn't want to vote Austin out at that point, so I met with Big H and Anthony, and so we went person by person, and we thought about, well, okay, like, how much are they an asset? How much are they a threat? The issue is it Hallie or is it Brady? Do we vote Hallie off because she's an off-campus student and she's been late a couple of times and she's not really contributing much to the team? Or do we vote off Brady because he's more of a threat and we think that Hallie will assimilate to us more? Because the thing is, if we vote off Hallie, Brady's gonna be pissed. Our concern with Hallie is that she's not as communicative and she's not making as much of an effort to strategize with us or reach out to us. But as far as Brady goes, he was an asset in Capture the Flag, but also he's more of a threat to our team. If we vote off Hallie, Brady's not gonna trust us in the future. But if we vote off Brady, Hallie's a lot more impressionable, and so she would be much easier to come back to the team and understand why we voted out Brady.
Okay, here's my theory.
Yes.
If we vote Brady, Hallie will gravitate towards us, and if we meet with Austin and Jackie and tell them about Brady, we can get their trust. I don't know about Austin yet, but like that's still like theorizing.
I think I can get Austin.
And I can talk to Jackie because I know she wanted to be in Alliance.
Cool.
I could
So-
talk to Anissa then, probably.
That's amazing.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Anissa, Jackie, Austin. We got this?
Yeah.
We got this. And Anissa might, I keep saying her name.
I know.
I called her Alyssa for like the
What?
3 days. I was like, she's like, it's Anissa. I was like, sorry.
So like, I feel like Anissa.
Oh no.
How do you
Is
say it?
Is it Anissa? I went to talk to Austin about it, Anthony went to talk to Jackie about it, and Big H went to talk to Anissa about it.
So I wanted to talk to you, like, regardless of
Yeah,
the
absolutely.
game. Personally, I think that we're two very strong players. I feel like this game, like, deserves us, like, the two of us, you know what I
Exactly,
mean?
yes.
And so I think that we should be around for a while, and obviously we both want to see each other, like, through.
Do
so,
well.
yeah.
And before the challenge, you met with Jackie and Brady.
Yeah.
I know that because Brady came to me
Yeah.
individually and was like, Austin told me all this shit, like, let me tell you everything he said. And I was like, whoa, like, and then right after the challenge, he was like, okay, like, time to vote out Austin. And I was like,
Basically, I'm being told that the second that I left, Brady had just, like, shot my name out. I think that Brady's coming from a place of being intimidated by me as a player, but I think that if you were to vote me off, I think that'd be one of the dumbest decisions of this entire season, because why would you vote off a strong player who's going to help your team win every week?
so I've talked to me, Anthony, and Big H.
Okay.
We're all voting Brady. It makes the most sense for you to vote with us, but like
Yeah.
you can obviously do whatever's best for your game, but I also think that Brady is your biggest personal threat.
Okay. Apparently, the two names on the chopping block this week are my name and Brady's. It seems like a lot of things have been going on behind the scenes behind me. I feel like I can trust Jess in saying the truth, and the other 20% of me is saying, you know, could you be telling me all of this so that I think I'm safe tonight and then blindside me and vote me out? Like, because I think Jess is a pretty strong player in that way, and she's very, very meticulous with her thinking of how she wants to approach things.
Like he came to me personally, like said, I think we need to get Austin out. And I'm like, I don't know, man.
I didn't even remember that happened.
Yeah.
That's wild.
And
I didn't
I-
even know it was personal. I thought he just said it after the thing. He came
No,
in-
that was before the
Oh
challenge.
my God.
Jess, Hector, and I brought up Brady's name because of him saying Austin and because he would be the easiest one to take out and still keep our team together.
I have a theory that Brady has the immunity idol because I saw him in the Iwasaki library talking to Charlie, and I was doing I'm so paranoid. Brady's like, oh, I forgot my laptop. Guess I have to leave the library. Like, clearly with no intention of ever doing homework in there. And also, if he wanted to do, I was like, do you want to just use one of these computers? Because it was right next to me, all the computers. And he was just like, no, it's on my laptop. And I'm like, no one saves things in their laptop anymore. It's all on the Google Drive. And it was like, that is definitely a lie. And so I have a theory that he has email because he got the clue there.
Brady's been talking to me and Austin, and I don't think me and Austin have said anything incriminating because we were a little like, do we trust Brady? Do we not trust Brady? And apparently we were right not to totally trust him because apparently he's also been talking to Jess. He's talking to Anthony. He's been like kind of spreading his like wild seeds everywhere. Or no, don't put that in.
But basically. Okay, but basically, like, we don't want him to think that he has to play it if he has
Yes,
it.
totally.
And also, unless someone lied, he's the only one who played the Tempo Risk Challenge, and he told us that, and we didn't lose. So either someone else on Fotia got it, or he got it.
Dude,
and
true.
So like,
He's been talking to lots of people. It's been a little sketchy, so probably right now Brady. I think alliance-wise, I think that Jess and Anthony have an alliance. I guess technically me and Austin probably have an alliance. I think Brady and Hallie kind of have an alliance because they know each other from before. And I think that that's all that I know about for now.
I don't know where to begin. I feel like it's been kind of long. It's
Good
only
morning.
like 3 days though, and we have so much to say.
I don't think Brady has any clue. I recently talked to Anissa to fill her in on everything that's happened.
Okay, so they're like, okay, Brady needs to go. And then I was scared because I was like, you know, I told you Brady has the idol. Or like he's gonna have the idol.
Austin needs to go, you think?
No, they both said Brady needs to go.
Who? Jess and Anthony?
Yeah, Brady's going home this week.
Are you sure?
Everyone's on board.
How are you sure?
Yeah, Jess.
I thought I'm being targeted.
No. Okay, Jess was gonna talk to Austin. Anthony was gonna talk to Jackie, and I was supposed to talk to you. I was like, oh, I guess I can talk to Anissa. And then they were like, wait, Anissa? And I was like, and I was like, she's like, is it Anissa or Anissa? I was like, I don't know.
Yes!
And then I was like, honestly, guys, I called her Alyssa for the first 3 days, and they were like, what? I was like, yeah.
You were so good.
I was like, wow, you guys really trust me.
They definitely.
But I told her.
Brady trusts you. Jess trusts you. Anthony trusts you.
We all know that Brady has been playing both sides. Not playing both sides, but he's had a lot of meetings with people. And so I think that's when they got the idea that, hey, like maybe we should just get out Brady instead of Austin.
After that competition, like, I feel like everything changed. Like, so.
Does anyone else know that Brady has the idol?
Okay, here's the thing. That's why I was scared because I was like, what should we do?
okay. So I just like, I want to trust her, and like I kind of do, but I was worried the entire time that like she was saying all of this to make me feel safe tonight when they actually are gonna vote me out and blindside me. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to go in being like, oh, now I'm safe because Jess told me this whole plan that we're gonna do. We're gonna vote Brady out,
Dude,
and then I'm gonna sit there, and then they're gonna read the votes, and I'm going home.
I'm also so paranoid too. Like I just feel like
Well, because also you know that
paranoid
if I'm out tonight, you're next.
Oh, totally, yeah, exactly.
I feel a little nervous going to my first tribal council because everyone might be voting Austin out. I'm not sure, and Austin's definitely my big ally. So if Austin goes home, I'm probably next. Right now I feel kind of 50-50 about it. I don't feel so horrible, but I don't feel great. But I also think that other weeks I'm probably gonna feel 90% horrible and 10% okay. So right now I feel as okay as I can, I think.
I feel this way about you. I don't know if you feel this way about me, but like I will do everything in my power for you to not go home.
Same. Literally
Because
same
I'm
thing.
like kind of just like that's like our big
Yeah.
Yeah, and I like it's kind of like Spencer and Isabella last season where like they made it very far together.
Yeah.
So I'd like to I think like we like together we could theoretically make it to the merge at least.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Who can say? Maybe one of us will go home next week.
Yeah. Well,
or this week. Who knows?
that's
I
what-
might be going home this week. This could be like a whole like Pan's Labyrinth.
I think it's literally either me or Brady. I'm actually kind of excited. I originally thought that I was okay because I have stitches in my mouth. Like, you would think that people would feel bad for me, which I think that most of the team does. I think going in, I have to be prepared. I have to be ready, you know, in case something doesn't go my way, because you never know what's gonna happen. You wanna see my stitches?
Yeah.
That's the top one.
Oh my god.
And then this is the bottom one.
You poor thing. Oh wow.
Austin and Jess are big personalities, and Jess felt that if Austin leaves early, she's gonna have a target on her back. At the same time, he's also a bigger threat to just like get rid of fast.
It would make my game a lot better to get Austin out now. For me, Austin after merge could be anything, and that's kind of scary. But I think Austin is kind of on my side because I did talk to him like separately and he seems to really be cool with me, but I truly don't know like really who to trust right now. I'm still figuring that out.
And I did notice that when we were talking as a group and we did say like we should get Austin out first, she kept saying like Jack would be a smarter option. I don't know if it's because they're alliance or because she just wants to keep her around so she doesn't have a target on her. Yeah.
Brady did tell me he does have the idol, and he told me how he gets the idol, and he made like a loyalty with me. I'm really scared to go into the first tribal council. It's gonna be tough.
Alright, Katai, welcome to your first tribal council. In this game, your buff represents your life. When your buff is gone...
I don't have my
Callie has no life.
I never have my buff. I live so far off campus. I don't exist.
Do we have... Okay, that's okay.
I'm sorry.
My flannel's up there. Can she use my flannel?
Yes, yeah.
Great.
So usually in the game of Survivor, fire represents your life, but since we have no access to fire, obviously, your buff represents your life. So when you're voted out of this game, we take your buff and we dump it in a bucket of water. We drown your buff in a way, and then you're out of the game. So, Anissa, tell me about the sort of vibe of your tribe right now.
I really like everyone. Obviously, we're gonna be one less person after tonight, but I think we all like each other.
So, Anthony, if we're all one big team, how hard is this vote kind of going into it?
It's really hard because I feel like we've had such a great sense of community, and I feel like we're voting off like one of our family members, and that's really hard to face, but it's something we're gonna have to do tonight.
So let's talk about this Temple of Risk a little bit. You guys were given the option to compete in a Temple of Risk challenge. Those who competed and those who won are kept secret, and the winner would get a clue to the hidden immunity idol. Hector, how much is that sort of taken into consideration going into this vote?
It seems like there's only one person from our team who did it this time. Brady.
I like chose to be very honest with my team because it was an impulse decision. I was in intro to college writing, very bored. I decided I should just tell the team, let them know what happened. I didn't win, I didn't lose. You know, Fotia got the disadvantage, and one of them probably has the hidden immunity idol at this point.
Jess, does that seem like a sign of trust, what Brady's telling you guys?
Yeah, absolutely. He was very upfront about it competing in the challenge, and so even if there was any moment of hesitancy about playing for yourself, I think we cleared that air as soon as we addressed it in our team meeting, which I think essentially brought us closer.
Do you believe that he was the only one who competed in the challenge?
I do. I genuinely do.
Let's talk about Capture the Flag. Austin, you took a...
Don't even get me started. I did take a beating. Basically, when I was trying to block Max from getting to the other side and getting that flag, he did body check me to my face, unfortunately, and my teeth split my inner top lip and also tore the inside of the bottom of my mouth. But at the end of the day, guys, I stopped him when he pulled his flag. I think it'll be funny to watch it back to see me take a tumble. And then, you know, I'm pretty sure afterwards I was like, oh my god, like going over to this side. So that was Capture the Flag.
Okay, so then, Jackie, if everyone's talking about this tribe being very united, then how do you decide who to vote off tonight?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think, I don't even know what's gonna happen. I hope everything's okay in the end. And I think that it's gonna be a tough decision for everyone, myself included.
Jess, Jackie's like, oh, I don't really know what's happening. Is it gonna be a random vote or?
I can't say how my other teammates are gonna vote. I can only vote for myself. So whatever comes out, comes out.
Hector, let's talk about alliances a little bit. Do you think alliances have started to come up? It's the second week now.
I hope not. We will see. But if there are, I guess it'll be brought to light tonight. So.
I think right now we're just in our team mentality and trying to stay as much of a unit as we can going forward, especially even through tribal councils. We are here as a team, even though we are losing someone. It is unfortunately part of the game, but it's something that we have to do, but we're going to stay united through that.
And Brady, do you agree with that sentiment that this is about sort of keeping the tribe united, that this sort of decision is all about voting off someone who's maybe not best for the team?
I absolutely agree that this is about, team unity. I think Katai in general is very united. We all, gel well together. So I really do think we might be getting a random vote, which will be fun and scary. But I think, just because of the mentality we've all sort of adopted from my perspective, that's kind of the fairest way to do it.
So, quick question. We ask this every tribal council. Who feels safe tonight? Raise your hand. Anissa, you're the only one who raised your hand. Why do you feel safe?
I'm pretty sure I know what's gonna happen. We all do, right? So that's why I feel safe.
Hallie, you have a little look of confusion.
What? What? Am I not supposed to feel safe?
I mean, you're allowed to.
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like I'm in the dark.
I mean, do you feel like you're unsafe tonight?
I feel like everyone is.
Austin, why do you feel like everybody feels unsafe except for Anissa?
I don't know. I feel like with our team is so bonded and our team is so united that I haven't really heard of any plans or anything like that, and I think that's why I think we all kind of feel unsafe because I haven't heard anything. I feel like people are just kind of vote randomly, and we're just gonna see which person gets the most votes. You know what I mean?
So, Anthony, Austin says, I feel like this is going to be a random vote, probably a random person. Anissa says, I feel like we all know what's going to happen. What do you make of those two sort of scenarios, and do you feel like that one person could be you?
My mentality is going into these tribal councils, I will never feel safe, probably.
Yeah.
Because it easily could be me. I don't know what's going to happen tonight. It can easily be Austin, it could be Hector, it could be Jess. I don't know. So I'm just very confused right now. So.
All right. It is time to vote. Hallie, you're up first.
I feel like I totally faked it because I do know what's going to happen.
Went to the wrong studio.
Oh god. I hate this so much.
You can talk to every single person on this team and go back and forth and feed information to everyone, and that's just going to lead to no one trusting you.
I am casting this vote with the knowledge that Anissa will not be going home tonight. I'm really glad Austin and Jackie do not know how Survivor works. Makes it easier to lie.
I'll go tally the votes. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you want to play it, now would be the time to do so. Alright, once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted off will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote, Austin. Brady. One vote Brady, one vote Austin. Anissa. One Anissa, one Brady, one Austin. Still 5 votes left. Brady. 2 votes Brady. Brady. 3 votes Brady, 1 vote Austin, 1 Anissa. 3 votes left. Second person voted out of Survivor Boston Palamedes. Brady. Need you to bring me your buff. Brady. Tribe spoken. Go ahead and head out. Do your last words in a minute.
Good luck, y'all.
Well, seems like a tough first vote. You guys were talking about unity in your tribe. Let's see how this plays out for the rest of the game. Grab your stuff and on home. Good night.
Next time on Survivor Boston. After being left out of the vote, Hallie feels betrayed by her tribe.
People are volatile and can, change their decisions at any moment.
And 2 former players make a surprise appearance.
So we're gonna go ahead and get to the challenge. Are we excited? Are we feeling good about it?
Yeah. So this wasn't what I was expecting. I totally did not expect that, so I think that just shows that I have a lot of work to do with my self-awareness. I'm happy it wasn't unanimous. I feel bad for the person who didn't vote for me. I think I know who it was. Good on my team for, sort of pulling the wool over my eyes. I do wish them the best of luck, and I'm excited to see how the rest of the season plays out.